All right. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take your design and go into to take it to the CNC router to cut it out using the robot. So we're going to use a template trick where you're going to steal a lot of the work from a different document and apply it to your own document. So first of all, I'm going to give you guys a file that you're going to use. And the file you're going to use is called pencil holder CNC. And I'm going to show you guys, you're going to download this file on your own computer from Schoology, and then you'll have to open it in Fusion. So this file will be an F3D file in Schoology. You'll download it from Schoology and then use inside of Fusion, you'll go File, Open, Open from my computer. And then in your downloads, you should see pencil holder CNC. You're going to click Open, and then you'll have that file to look at right here. I don't need a second version, so I'm going to close it. All right. So we don't need it yet, so go back to your file, the one that you're building. It's confusing because they're the same for me, but this is the one that doesn't have any of the machining work done on it. You're going to switch from Design to Manufacture. In Manufacture, you're going to go to Units and click on the Change Active Units and change it to inches. It will be automatically set to millimeters by default, and our machines run in inches in the shop. So after that, you're going to go to Setup and New Setup, and then we're going to orient your axes. So in here, you'll see this set of axes in here. You need the Z-axis to go up and down with the way that your block is going to sit in the machine. So I'm going to click on the this part of the blue axis. This is the hardest part of this. You can't click on the pointy end. You got to click on the non-pointy end of that little blue axis. And then you're going to click on any vertical line in your design, and it will orient up and down. You can flip axes by clicking on the pointy end, but it doesn't really matter where the X and the Y point as long as the X is going the long axis. So if I wasn't correct, I would again click on the non-pointy end of the X-axis and orient it with one of the lines. I'm going to then click on the white dot in the middle of my axes and put it at the bottom corner of my design. That is where you want your axes to be: X the long way, Y the short way, and Z going up and down. Then you're going to go to your model, and we want to make sure that the body is selected. And then we're going to switch to the Stock tab. In Stock, you just make all of your offsets 0. And you should see 8, 3, 1, and we are done with your setup. Now we're going to steal from the other design. In the other design, I'm going to just simply highlight the 3 types of tool paths in here and hold Shift and click on the other one to highlight all 3. Then I just right click on them and hit Copy. Then I go back to my design, right click on Setup to, not setups plural, but the individual setup you're working on, right click on it and hit Paste. Confusingly, they won't show up right away and you'll get an error. Click OK and click this little down arrow right here to be able to see all of your toolpaths. Now we're going to activate them to work for your project. In Contour 1, this is a 3-dimensional contour. If you don't have any roundovers on here, just right click on it and delete it. If you do, all you have to do is click Generate, and it will be smart enough to figure out how to make this work on its own. The next toolpath is for our pockets, which are any holes or cutouts that you're doing. We're going to right-click on Inside Pocket and Edit, and click on the second tab for Geometry. This one, you need to select all of the bottom surfaces, not the bottom line, but the bottom surfaces of all of your holes and all of your rectangles. If you mess up, you can hit the X again and reselect the one that you want to. After you're done with that, then you're going to click on the last toolpath to cut out your actual project. So I'm going to right-click on Outside Contour, Edit. Again, we're going to go to Second tab, Geometry, and we're just going to select the bottom edge of your design to show that's where we want to cut it out, and click OK. At that point, you are done. Show me so I can put it in the gradebook, and we'll also go cut out your project.